And starting off with tier 3, we have the Iemisch. The Iemisch, or water tiger, is a cryptid originating from Patagonia that is described as fox-like with a serpent-like tail and is larger than a puma and powerful enough to bring down horses. The Iemisch is said to be nocturnal, as its name implies, is amphibious, and has long claws. Now, if I had a nickel for each time a cryptid on this list was a sloth, so far I'd have two, which I did not expect going into this, but here we are. According to Florentino Ameghino, an Iemisch is an offshoot of an amphibious species of ground sloth known to inhabit the region, and fits its description. A more likely solution may be that it is a subspecies of giant river otter, or a mistaken report for a jaguar. However, two murder sloths may be lurking the South American continent to this day. Marvin is a 15-foot-long unidentified sea cryptid filmed by an underwater robot in 1962 off of a Santa Barbara oil rig. Marvin was photographed by photographer Forrest Adrian, moving in a corkscrew motion. Marine biologists theorize that Marvin is a colonial organism, such as a siphonophore. However, due to the scarce evidence, Marvin could not be formally identified, and many Marvins could be gathering for their moment to strike. Marvin is plentiful. Shoutouts to Marvin. The Zanzibar leopard was a subspecies of leopard endemic to the Unguja island of Zanzibar archipelago. In the 20th century, many inhabitants of the island sought out to exterminate the leopard, resulting from superstitions that witches would be sending leopards after villagers, and ongoing conflicts of territory regarding the natives and the apex predators of the island. Around the mid-90s, the Zanzibar leopard was considered extinct. However, several sightings and discoveries of leopard droppings, with a leopard even being caught on film in 2018 during a recording of Animal Planet's special Extinct or Alive. Although it is disputed that this may not be a Zanzibar leopard. However, maybe they're still there. Throughout Australian history, there have been several sightings of big cats that do not belong there. The Blue Mountains panther was a supposed panther that was spotted in the Blue Mountains, but upon being recorded, professionals deduced that it was simply a large domestic cat. The Gippsland Phantom Cat incident involved American World War II airmen releasing cougars that they had as mascots into the Australian bush, and these cougars may still be alive, as a study done in the nearby Grampian Mountains deduced evidence gathered that was strong enough to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the cougars were still there. And in a bizarre incident involving a beast known as the Tantanula tiger, a supposed tiger was running amok in Tantalua, and when the creature was shot in August 25th of 1895, the creature turned out to be an Arabian wolf, which is clearly not a tiger, but it's weird that an Arabian wolf was there in the first place. The Trinity Alps giant salamander is a supposed species of giant salamanders living in the Trinity Alps New River in California. In the 1920s, Frank L. Griffith reported seeing giant salamanders ranging from 5 to 9 feet long, far outsizing the giant salamander, the largest salamander in the world. Tom Slick would attempt to find the salamanders, but came back empty-handed. It could be possible these salamanders were either giant salamanders that were released into the wild, or possibly a relative to the hellbender salamanders endemic to the east coast of North America. The tailed slow loris is a supposed subspecies of slow loris that are distinct from other lorises due to their tails. In 1908, zoologist Nelson Anadale received a photograph of a pair of slow lorises with tails in captivity, which were captured during a survey in December of 1889. The lorises escaped captivity, and no members of the species were ever seen again. One theory claims that a dormant gene caused some lorises to grow their ancestral tails. However, this could just be a new species undiscovered. The Kon-Tiki creatures are unidentified phosphorescent creatures spotted by Heyerdahl on the raft Kon-Tiki. During his voyage across the Pacific in 1947, Heyerdahl one night reportedly saw glowing creatures and other large unknown sea creatures. It is theorized that what he saw was likely a shoal of firefly squid or perhaps other bioluminescent sea creatures, and the large animals could probably be whales feeding on them. The Kting Voar is a snake-eating cow, bovine-type cryptid, endemic to Vietnam and Cambodia and is known for its unusual horns. The Kting Voar, as its name suggests, is known for eating snakes and distinguishes itself from other cows with its twisting horns. British hunters reported shooting Kting Voar to use as tiger bait, and a reported skull has been found in Ho Chi Minh City Market in 1994. The skull was tested, and the test revealed that the skull belonged to a cow with artificially shaped horns. As tradition, the people of Vietnam will artificially shape the horns of their cows to scare away snakes. Now, cows eating snakes is actually not unique to a particular species, as bovines and other large herbivoric animals will actually eat snakes if they are deficient in minerals such as protein. It is thought that the Kting Voar could probably just be a unique species of cow that used to exist with unique horns, that during a famine where perhaps maybe a bunch of mice were wiping out a lot of the grass, they resorted to eating snakes, which were probably abundant at the time. Giglioli's whale is a purported species of whale unique for having two dorsal fins. On September 4th, 1867, zoologist Enrico Hillier Giglioli, 1,200 miles off the coast of Chile, spotted a 60-foot rorqual whale with two dorsal fins, a feature that no known whales have. The whale was observed close to the vessel for about an hour. Although Giglioli reported the whale's fins were roughly about the same size, some whales have been spotted with two fins, with one humpback whale being recorded in October of 2022 with two fins, although these fins don't fit the description of the Giglioli's whale. The whale may be a result of genetic mutation, deformities, and injuries, as is the case in humpback whales, but perhaps it could be a unique species of baleen whale. The Honshu wolf is a species of wolf endemic to the islands of Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu, Japan, that was hunted to extinction. The Honshu wolf was once common, however, a combination of rabies and canine distemper being introduced to Japan, and farm animals being attacked during the Meiji Restoration, many wolf hunts were carried out, leading to the extinction of the species within a single generation. Ever since the extermination of the Honshu wolves, several incidents involving the alleged wolf carried on throughout the 20th and 21st centuries, involving kills, sightings, photographs, and a 2018 video of a deer running with a wolf howl audible in the background. Experts claim that the wolf being alive today is highly unlikely due to 40% of their territories being logged. However, it is possible that the wolf may still be out there. Giant eels are synonymous with maritime legends, with reports of sea serpents the size of boats being as old as the pastime of sailing itself. Eels on their own are unsettling creatures to many, with uncanny resemblance to snakes, yet is something completely different. The giant moray eel is the longest recorded eel at 13 feet long, which is massive in its own right. However, the eels of sea shanties far outside the largest eels known of today. For example, the Ganges giant blue eel is said to reach a length of up to 30 feet long, and many sea serpents throughout history were far longer than this. It is possible that the huge eels may be hidden beneath the waves, waiting for us to see them one day. And starting off in Tier 4, we have giant goblin sharks. Goblin sharks are among some of the creepiest fish, let alone shark, in the ocean. And I'm glad to tell you, they're capable of reaching massive sizes. Goblin sharks have always been thought to be above average sized sharks, reaching lengths of about 10 to 12 feet. However, goblin sharks can reach sizes exceeding this. A goblin shark pulled from the depths of the Gulf of Mexico measured to over 20 feet long, and the fossil record contains a goblin shark fossil estimated to be up to 24 feet long, larger than the longest known great white. Due to the effect of abyssal gigantism, goblin sharks can grow to monstrous sizes, hidden beneath the dark veil of the ocean's depths. Who knows how massive these giants can get? The Florida painted vulture is a hypothetical species of vulture thought to have lived in Florida. Cited by William Bertram in 1770s, the painted vulture resembles a king vulture, with the difference being a white feathered tail. Apart from a painting resembling the painted vulture, where it gets its name from, this vulture has never been seen since. It is highly theorized that the vulture is a combination of birds, including the turkey vulture and the crested caracara. However, I really think it's a turkey vulture in particular, because one of the first vultures that shows up when you look up vultures in Florida is a turkey vulture, and it has a white tail just as it describes. The South Island Kōkako is a thought to be extinct species of bird endemic to the South Island of New Zealand. In 2007, the bird was declared extinct. However, sightings later that year caused the bird's status to be changed to data deficient, with a variety of sightings of the bird spanning from 1990s to 2021. And in 2021, a recording of a bird song thought to be the South Island Kōkako was recorded following a sighting of the bird, suggesting it is still out there. The Fiordland Moose refers to a possible moose population surviving in Fiordland National Park. In the early 1900s, modern-day Fiordland National Park used to be home to many species of prey animal, referred to as a hunter's paradise, taking advantage of the lack of natural predators on the island, importing several game animals from all over the world, including the moose. The moose would survive until sightings dwindled down following a photograph in 1952, where it is thought to have died out due to incompatibility with the environment. Plenty of evidence exists supporting that they survived following their estimated die-off in the 50s, including a pair of antlers found in the 70s and DNA-tested moose hair from 2001. There is currently a $100,000 reward to anyone who could provide photographic proof that the moose is still out there. However, it is possible that a greedy hunter could shoot it, going off of the fact that it's not considered a protective species. The Rothchild-Neuville Tusk, also known as the Rothschild tusk, is an unidentified tusk believed to be from a proboscidean, an elephant-type creature. The tusk was purchased in 1904 by Baron Maurice de Rothschild and French zoologist Henri Neuville in Ethiopia. The tusk was unfossilized, darker, and shorter than an elephant's tusk, and could not be tied to any known animal, live or extinct, so it was eventually discarded, unfortunately. Due to this revelation, Neuville would propose a species of proboscidean that the tusk belonged to, called Plausible, an extinct elephant native to the Great Lakes region with the tusk facing downwards. A theory about the tusk is that it belonged to a proboscidean known as Dinotherium, implying that a small offshoot survived up until the discovery of the tusk. The Rhinoceros Dolphin is an unconfirmed species of dolphin which, similar to Giglioli's whale, has two dorsal fins. Sighted off the coast of New South Wales by Jean-René Coy and Joseph Guimard, the rhinoceros dolphin is a large dolphin or dolphin-like porpoise with black skin and white blotches, but most notably has a second dorsal fin near the top of its head. It's theorized that the dolphin spotted was a dolphin calf or a remora attached to the dolphin's head, which was confused as a second fin, or the fin could be a deformity stemming from an inbred population. The Maltese tiger is a reported species of tiger unique for its blue fur with dark gray stripes from Fujian, China. Tigers primarily The South Chinese tiger are considered endangered due to them being hunted and used for traditional medicine, making a blue tiger a prime target for hunting. The tiger was spotted by Harry Caldwell around 1910 and was described in his book Blue Tiger, along with blue tigers being spotted during the Korean War by American soldiers. Now, as far-fetched as a blue tiger may seem, blue cats do exist, such as the Russian blue, and some bobcats and lynxes tend to have blue fur as well. Additionally, black tigers were thought to be mythical creatures, yet were confirmed to exist due to some pelts found. So, maybe there could be blue tigers out there. Caribbean monk seals are a now extinct species of seal formerly native to the Caribbean. The seals were overhunted and had their food sources overfished, leading to their species being declared extinct in 2008. After a 5-year search for the seal. Many fishermen have reported sightings of the seals. However, there is not enough proof to prove that they are still alive today, although many think that their survival may be possible. It is also thought that supposed sightings of Caribbean monk seals were actually hooded seals that share territories with the monk seal. The Caspian tiger is a now extinct species of tiger native to a wide territory of land, from Turkey to Afghanistan to Russia and even parts of China. Caspian tigers have been documented throughout history and were constantly hunted by humans throughout history. Despite conservation efforts, the species was declared extinct in 2003 due to habitat destruction and human hunting, with the last known Caspian tiger being killed in 1997. It is highly unlikely that Caspian tigers survived extinction. However, it is thought that some tigers lived in isolation, and there are efforts to reclaim these lost territories using Siberian tigers. The Vietnamese lungfish is a cryptid reported by Roy P. Mackle in 1991. Mackle's evidence is only supported for first-hand reports that describe large lungfish-like creatures reaching 6 feet long, matching some of the largest species of lungfish alive.